Well, hey crafters, welcome back to Breitmaer. I'm Don't Call Me Sir, and I'm happy to see you back here again. As I said on the last video, I didn't have time to finish up the elevator in the last episode, so I'm putting out a special episode. It's going to be a little bit short, but we're going to deal with this elevator and get it finished, get it built, and show you how we have a multi-floor bubble column elevator. So the first step is to remove these signs so that the water flows freely through all of the columns. Next, I need to grab a bucket of water, and we need to add that back in the back right-hand corner, and that's going to give us a full set of water all the way in all four columns of the elevator. So let's head down. And I had left these openings and I was going to do something with them, but I've changed my mind and now I'm just going to go ahead and fill them up. Let's catch our breath while we fill this one up. Just going to wall it in like the rest of the wall of the elevator. And here's the top level of the ravine we found while we were digging the elevator. So what I'm going to do is here in the door, I'm going to put a couple of signs just for water control while we're building this. I just want to make sure that water isn't flooding out. I got to remove these torches before I put the signs on the bottom level. And then we'll just put signs on the other side as well. There doesn't have to be anything on them. These are just to stop water from flowing into this area. And let's go down and we'll do the same thing on the next level down. So right now, there are only two source blocks in this whole thing. The two kitty corners at the very top are source blocks. Everything else is just flowing water. But we need them to be source blocks. So planting this kelp will turn each block of water into a source block, and then we remove the kelp and it will stay a source block of water, which allows us to set our bubble column. So now we'll just break this kelp out of here, and now that entire column is all source blocks. And when we put this magma block in, you see we get our bubble column. And that bubble column goes all the way to the top and it pulls things down. See the kelp down here on the bottom on it? So this is our downside of our elevator. Anything, we step into that and that block, that column will pull us straight down. So now we just break this kelp out and put our soul sand in that spot. And see the bubble columns going up now. If we remove this sign right here, it's going to flood us. The reason for that is that that is not a source block of water, but it has to have a spot to go down. So we need to dig these two front ones down one below our bottom floor. And then I'll go ahead and I'll put a sign back up here real quick temporarily. And our water's gone, so now we can pull these signs out. And because those front two columns are not source blocks, they'll just keep flowing straight down and they won't fall into our room. So Now we can go up the elevator and remove all of the other signs as well, because we don't need them. The water will just flow straight down past each opening. It's nothing is needed to keep it contained in the elevator. So that's another cool thing about this design, is you don't have to have signs all over the place preventing water from spilling out. And if we want to travel quickly, we just go to the back and step into a bubble column, step forward, and we come out of the bubble column, slow down, and we get off where we want to go. Now, we don't have to go all the way back into the bubble column. If we want to just go back down to this next floor here, and we're worried that we'll overshoot it, we can just stay in the front 2 rows and come right back out. And it's close enough, you know, that you're not going to run out of breath, and you don't have to worry about overshooting it. Get these signs. But, you know, if you're in a hurry, you can jump all the way to the back, get in the bubble column, and go up. And then if you shoot past, you just step forward and drop back down to the level that you wanted to be at if you do shoot past. But if you're in a hurry, need to get up to the top real quick, step into that bubble column, and here we are at the top. So this has been a really short episode, and I just wanted to go ahead and finish the elevator that we were talking about in the last one. So thanks for joining in, and I'll see you next time.